Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad that Mary is willing to do this for us to keep us connected while we're all feeling so isolated. I think it's super important that we continue our practice because, as we know, stress wreaks havoc on the immune system, and that is our issue here to keep ourselves strong and resilient. So, on a daily basis, doing something that's going to help you really, truly relax and to be aware of that physically, emotionally, mentally, on all levels. So we're just going to kind of go through our regular practice. And I know Mary's going to be recording this. So know that you will have the chance to view this whenever you feel you need a little relaxation throughout the week, as we all do right now. I think that's about all I'm going to say before we begin. So if you would set your mats up and get yourself situated comfortably, I'm going to try to be conscious of the angle as I look at myself on the screen, which is a little foreign for me, so just bear with me. And we'll just start by zipping up through the spine, bringing our shoulder blades down into our backs, and we'll be closing our eyes. We're becoming as present as possible so that we benefit fully from our practice, releasing our minds from all the worries and fears and just being right here, right now. So sense the walls around you, any windows and doors, the ceiling and the floor, and feel the temperature of the room and notice every little sound you're hearing. And now we're going to connect with one another consciously. So just imagine sending out super positive healing energy out to the rest of us. And then with your heart wide open, receive all this good energy that we're sending back to you. And imagine it filling your heart. And then send it down into your toes and imagine it as light. Now imagining that light filling you all the way up to the top of your head. And then sensing that the warmth of that light is flowing down through your body. As you imagine it going into any dark type places where you might be holding tension, discomfort, or pain. And now see yourself sitting here. First, remember what you're wearing so you can see and feel that on your body. Now see your face and your hair, and circle around and imagine seeing yourself from all angles. And then we're going to send that energy down into the tailbone, into the sacrum, and up into the curve at the small of the back. As we now start to lengthen the spine, we're drawing the energy up the spine through the shoulder blades into the curve at the back of the neck. And then we're going to lengthen even more as if trying to touch the crown of the head with the ceiling. And then we're pausing so we can feel this in our bodies. That sense that we're rooting down into the earth and lifting up and out of the hips, knowing we're engaging our core muscles for the support of the back, the spine, and the breath. And then making sure our shoulder blades are down and flat into the back, which brings the shoulders down away from the ears. This way we're supporting the upper back and the neck, opening the throat and heart, expanding the chest and lungs, and able to take in more oxygen with each breath. And then we find the breath. And especially important now as we're worried about the virus and all the germs floating around. We want to make sure we're breathing through the nostrils as often as possible. Remembering that by breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, we filter out germs and impurities. We warm and moisten the breath before it goes into our lungs. And none of this happens if you're mouth breathing. So just feel the cool air as you inhale, the warm air as you exhale. Remembering too, this brings us into the parasympathetic part of our nervous system, rest and digest, countering fight or flight. And then we make sure we're breathing diaphragmatically as we feel the belly subtly rise on our inhalations and flatten on our exhalations, this giving us the proper exchange of gases, and again, quieting the mind, quieting the nerves. So we're going to do a little extra breath cleansing here, because we know that we have to be especially concerned now with our respiratory systems. So some of you have done this with me before. We're going to do lion pose. Good news is no one's going to see you do it, but you're going to see me do it. So we're going to do it 3 times. So on inhale, nice deep breath. And again, deep breath in. And one more time. Inhale all the way. And then just closing your eyes and noticing how you feel, maybe a little lightheaded here, and just bringing the breath back to normal. A little extra release of mucus and anything blocking the nasal paths. No face massage today, no hands to face. So we're just going to start by looking up at the ceiling and rolling our eyes to the right and coming full circle. Getting that full range of motion, hitting every point along the way, and undoing the damage of staring at a computer screen. We're all doing a little more of that these days. Look straight ahead, close your eyes, squeeze hard, relax, take a deep breath. And then you can open your eyes and look up, and we'll take it to the left, smooth and steady. Reduces eye strain, improves eyesight, memory, creativity, and intuition. Good for the eyes and brain. Looking straight ahead, we close and squeeze. And relax, deep breath. And then keep your spine long, shoulders down, and gently turn your head to the right. Finding your edge here, we begin to nod with the breath by inhaling as we tilt back and exhaling as we tuck. Remember, it's key to pay very close attention to what you're feeling in your body. We know that stress shows up in the body before the mind even really registers that we're stressed. So we basically nip it in the bud. Nice, easy release, no strain. Then we come through the center all the way to the left, whatever that feels like for you. We inhale and tilt back, exhale and tuck. Tuning into sensation, moving with the breath, releasing more and more tension. Coming to center for turtle. Inhale all the way. And on the exhale, just stick your head way out in front. And on the exhale, just tuck your head way back in like a turtle coming in and out of your shell. Moving with your breath, inhaling as you come out, feel that. Exhale as you go back in. Inhale, come out. Exhale, back in and stay there. Now press down through your shoulders. Press the back of the head toward the back wall with a little tuck in the chin. We're now breathing into what we feel back there. Remember, the mind needs to be engaged with what you're feeling in your body to get the full benefit of what you're doing here. Ultimately, we strengthen our connection with intuition. So back to center. We're tucking the left hand under the left thigh and bringing the right hand around to the left side of the head, gently guiding the right ear down toward the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders. We bring the head forward and back now, just to figure out where it feels best, where we're getting the best release, and then pausing here, we breathe into it. And sending energy with the mind into the area where we're doing our work. And imagining the muscles relaxing and lengthening as we exhale. So use the breath as a way to link the mind to your body. Stay present. So back to center, we tuck the right hand under, left hand comes around, ear down toward the shoulder, relax your shoulders. Let's come forward and back and looking for that sweet spot. Pausing when we find it and breathing into it. Always opening and softening wherever we send the breath. Releasing the grip the muscles may be having on your bones. And we relax consciously. And then we're back to center. So tucking the chin, we can relax the face, neck, and shoulders and let the arms dangle to our sides. as we now roll the head to the right, tilting back just enough to feel that through the left ear, and then maybe choosing to stretch that left arm down so we have a little added traction. And again, just breathe and notice what you're feeling. And then we come forward and roll down through the center, very slowly, off to the left, till you feel it through the right ear, and maybe stretching the right arm down now. Feel it. Now we'll move with breath by exhaling our way down to center and inhaling off to the side. So really sense that, the release from the neck, the throat, down through the shoulder blades, and maybe further into the back. The next time the chin is tucked, just relax your head forward, come back up, deep breath. And then we'll move into the shoulders. So inhale and shrug your shoulders up into your ears. And on the exhale, super slow motion, release your shoulders down and relax them completely. So inhale, lift and squeeze, going into the tension, bringing it to the surface, and then consciously exhale down, soften. Inhale, lift them, squeeze them, and exhale them down and soften. Now inhaling the shoulders up, we roll them back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And now on the exhale, gently release them down and soften them. Inhale up, roll back, squeeze. Exhale down and soften. And again, inhale up, roll back, squeeze them. And exhale them down and soften. Hands coming to shoulders now. We're rotating forward. So now focus in on the rotation in the ball and socket joints. And then you can rotate back. Now inhaling, let's spread those wings wide apart. And then on the exhale, bring your elbows together and squeeze them. So inhaling as you open. Exhaling, come together and squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale and squeeze. And resting hands on the lap, let's take a deep breath. And then we'll float the arms out to the sides, turning the palms up. Inhale first. Then on the exhale, roll your arms all the way forward, then roll your spine, tuck your chin, look back at your body. And then inhale, roll in the opposite direction and open your heart. Exhaling, roll it all forward, feel it. Inhale, open up. And one more time, exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, open up and lean back. So rest your hands on your lap, might wiggle your shoulders around a little bit there. And then bring your arms out in front. I think maybe I'll turn sideways here. So, steering wheel. You can have our legs out or cross. You're going to lean way in and then turn your wheel hard rights and hard lefts. This way you can release tension from the sides of your body and then from the low back, through the middle back, under and in between the shoulder blades, as well as into the shoulder sockets. And back to center, zipping up. So arms floating out in front. Push out through the heel of the palm, spread your fingers, then curl your fingers under and press down. So inhale as you come up and out. Exhale, curl, press down. Inhale, up and out. And exhale, curl, press down. Now making claws with your fingers, rotate your wrist one way, then the other. Do little windshield wipers. Bring your hands to your lap for a deep breath. Okay. So we're going to do a little stretch to the sides. So first we'll start with the inhale as the arms go up. And then we're going to turn to the right and exhale, floating the arms down, tapping the fingertips to the floor. So move with your breath. You're inhaling as you float up. And then exhale off to the other side. So continue on, move with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, float up. Exhale, float them down. Again, stay tuned into what you're feeling in your body, creating memory, releasing old patterns of tension. So inhale up, then bring your right hand down to the side. Now push into your left hip and stretch the left side of your body. Then look up at your hand and breathe up the left side of your body. Now we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Now push into your right hip and reach through the right side. Look at the hand and breathe. So inhale, both arms up, reach up out of your waist. Exhale, float your arms down and rotate your shoulders in both directions. And then we'll spread the legs wide apart. Scoot your hips behind you. Remember, you want to always hinge forward from the hips. So you're not putting strain on your back. And we're going to circle around. Can take it easy here as we now feel that release from the legs into the hips and pelvis, through the back, the spine, shoulders and arms. And then we'll come around in the other direction. And nice and easy. Gradual release. No forcing. And we always want to find that place where we're challenged, but there's no strain, because when there's strain, the body actually will tighten up and resist. We want it to just feel real open. So here we go. Going back, we're going down onto the mat now. So you can scooch forward and then round the back, tuck the chin, and stretch your arms out. So you're really feeling a nice opening in your back. Then visualizing your spine. You're going to come down very slowly using your core strength by pressing through the sacrum into the lumbar spine, then the thoracic spine. And then once you're down here, tuck your shoulder blades, turn your palms up and release your legs and just melt into your mat, into Shavasana. And just for a little moment here, we're going to imagine the whole back side of the body melting into the mat. And then you can come around to the front side. Release all expression from your face. Relax your jaw and your tongue. And gently move your jaw side to side. Just notice if you're clenching at all. And, check in with that throughout the day. If you tend to clench, just move it around. Release that tension. And then back to center. You can open your mouth real wide. Stick out your tongue. Open your eyes. Look up past your forehead. We're now stretching the face wide open. And then you can relax the face completely. And again, move your jaw side to side. And back to center. So sense the whole front side of your body relaxed now. Imagining the skin is melting back to your bones. You can then imagine those heavy bones just sinking down into the mat. Remember, it's really important that we really know what it feels like to have the body relax. Because for true healing, we need the mind and the body quiet at the same time. So let go. Breathe through the body. Scan from the toes through the crown of the head, just noticing what you're feeling. Noticing if there's any resistance. So that's the tension we know about consciously. And to get to the stuff that we hold unconsciously, which is the key to releasing old patterns, we exaggerate the tension. We bring it to the surface. So pulling the toes in toward you, push out through your heels, tighten your buttocks, make fist squeeze, scrunch up your face, push down into your mat now. Imagining the imprint of your body getting deeper, deeper. Like a memory foam mattress, you see that imprint. You keep squeezing and keep breathing to fuel the muscles while they're working extra hard here. And now relax the whole body completely. So that's for the muscles. Now for the nerves, we bring the hands to the floor above the head. And on the inhale, we're stretching wall to wall as we wiggle fingers and toes for extra circulation. Then on the exhale, we'll just soften the whole body completely. Again, Inhale, really stretch it out and be aware of the lengthening through your waist. And then on the exhale, soften the whole body. Now holding on to your right wrist, stay where you are. And on the inhale, we're going to stretch the right side of the body wall to wall. Lean to the left side. And now focus on the squeeze at the side of your waist. Focus there continually as you now exhale back to center. Soften everything. Remember, each step being important. Inhale, reach, lean left, squeeze it, bringing the attention to the surface. Now releasing it as we slowly exhale back to center and soften. And then again, inhale, reach, lean left, squeeze. And exhale, and soften. Now holding on to the left wrist, inhale, stretch the left side, lean to the right, squeeze it, feel it. Keep that focus. Exhale, back to center. Soften everything. Inhale, reach, lean right, squeeze. Feel that tension. And keep your mind on it as you exhale and soften. And again, inhale, reach, lean right, squeeze. And exhale and soften. Good, back to center. Okay, let's make a giant X out of the body. So your ankles and wrists are in the corners of your mat. Now first, relax your body. It's a little test too. It's like when you're there and then when we say relax and you actually feel something shift, it tells you that you were holding tension unconsciously. So now we're as relaxed as we can get right now, and then we're going to take it a little further. So we're drawing a line from the right hand across to the left foot, and with that diagonal in your mind, you're going to inhale and stretch through those two corners, find the kinks, keep your mind on them, and slowly exhale and soften. Again, inhale, reach, feel it. Exhale and soften. And again, inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, soften. Now we're taking it left hand through right foot. Keep that visual. Inhale, reach, feel it. Keep the focus. Exhale and soften. Again, you're talking to your muscles here. Inhale, stretching them out. Keep your mind on those kinks. Exhale and soften. One more time. Inhale, reach. And exhale, soften. Good. Bring your arms down alongside your body. Okay, we're going to go into a little arch and curl. So the idea is we're going to gently just move the arch in the low back with the breath. So with the soles of the feet on the mat, arms down alongside the body. Now soften your whole body first. Just look for any unnecessary tension. Focus on the low back. Inhale deeply. Then on the exhale, tilt your pelvis and press your low back into your mat. Then on the next inhale, arch your back as you kind of rock toward the tailbone. So you're just moving the pelvis here consciously. And what happens, because we know the low back and the back of the neck are so directly linked, that when the neck starts to loosen up, it too will start to move along. So as you flatten the back, your throat will open, and as you arch, the chest and chin come closer together. And the good news is when you have a neck issue, as I do, keeping the low back limber actually directly helps you with your neck and vice versa. So we're back to center. So let's bring the knees to the chest. And just stay here for a moment and breathe up and down your spine. And if you decide to add some movement, you can curl your head up off your mat and start rocking from head to toe. So you might turn your hands behind your thighs so you can kick your feet overhead and create a little momentum here. Giving a little extra release in the back of the legs as you release through the spine. And then we're back to center, hugging the knees, shoulders down, shoulder blades into the back. And we'll take this side to side so that we can now get a massage from shoulder to shoulder and from the side of one hip to the side of the other. Nice and easy. So back to center. Let's bring the knees apart, the feet together, And we're going to sit up and grab the feet, hold on, lowering the torso and head, the shoulders drop away from the ears, maybe tuck your chin a little, adjust your grip, and then we can relax face, jaw, and tongue, belly and back, groin and inner thigh muscles. So again, we consciously release unnecessary tension, and then we can really focus in on the rotation in the ball and socket joints of the hips. So get a sense of space being created there. Opening things up, releasing tension and toxins from the joints so that we can prevent injury and inflammation. So coming into happy baby, we hold on to the feet and the soles of the feet come to the ceiling. And then if you'd like to add a little movement, you can start rocking side to side. So that as you're getting your nice hip opener, you're also massaging the back. Now, legs straight up to the ceiling. So I'm going to turn here, flip around. So spread your legs apart, palms come to inner thighs, press shoulders down, then flex the feet and point the toes, then flex and point, and flex and point. Draw circles one way, then the other, and bring the feet together. Now, keep the feet together and flat to the ceiling, and then turn your heels out and tap the tips of your big toes together, and then turn your toes out and tap the backs of your heels together. Continue with that, toe to toe, heel to heel. Feeling that down through the legs and into the ball and socket joints. Remember, create memory by tapping into what you feel in your body. Now, feet together. So we're going to roll the feet in and try to touch the soles of the feet together. And then we're going to roll the feet out as if trying to touch the tops of the feet together. Roll in, roll out. Again, feeling this down through the legs and into the ball and socket joints. Now, knees to chest for a deep breath. Okay, we're going to roll to the side. So if you still have your socks on, you can take those off. I'm looking at the most adorable dog. Have they met? No? Oh, so cute. All right. So we're coming onto all fours. So we're moving into the spine. And again, on a daily basis, move your spine in every direction, even if that's all you do. You know, I would say do like a little down dog. We'll get to in a minute. Do cat-cow, side to side, a little twisting, and then get your heart below or above your head. Again, strengthening immune system, releasing stress. Okay. So on all fours, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. On an inhale, we sway the back and look up. And then on an exhale, we tuck and round, pressing off the mat and squeezing out the breath. Inhale, sway the back, look up. And then exhale, tuck and round. Now we're going to send the buttocks to the heels. Moving into child's pose. So let's take a moment here to find a comfortable version of this, because this is such a great restorative posture, again, to do anytime. So if you want to bring your toes, big toes together, you can kind of walk your knees as far apart as you like for comfort so that you can kind of really settle into that space here. And you can keep your arms out in front like this, or for me, it's more comfortable to have my hands next to my feet. That way I can open up my back, and turning the head to the side is fine, especially if this is any strain on your neck. And then we just relax. We just soften the belly. So get a sense of really relaxing the front side of your body. Then go to the back side. Relax all those muscles. Sensing the nice long spine. A lot of space. Remember, heart's above the head here. It's subtle, but it's calming. And we're releasing all that tension from the back. So all the energy that gets trapped through tension is now kind of opening up and moving through the whole body. So we're going to bring the hands under the shoulders, press up, and then we'll come back into our tabletop and do the movements again. So inhale, sway the back, look up. Exhale, tuck and round, pressing off the mat, squeezing out the breath. Inhale, open up. Then exhale, squeeze every drop of breath out. Get those toxins out, then bring the buttocks to the heels, and we'll take a deep breath, filling the back ribs. And then back to center. So now we're gonna move side to side. So we're gonna cock the hip way off to the right and look back at the left foot. And close your eyes. Feel this in your body. Nice release. And then we cock the hip to the left, head to the right, pause and breathe. Again, get real tuned in so that you create memory. That means you're gonna be more likely to do this, right? So inhale to center, exhale to your sides. Gradual release. So notice if one side's tighter for you. Maybe stay there a little longer. Again, we're always trying to find where we're imbalanced so that we can ultimately come to balance, because most of that is unconscious. So we bring it into consciousness so we can do something about it. And we're back to center. So we're going to do thread the needle, but any twist that you like, you can throw in here. But you can be up on all fours, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can start by coming down onto the left forearm. And then on an inhale, we're going to float the right arm up and look up. And on the exhale, we're going to twist down and bring the shoulder and side of the head down to the mat. And then again, inhale, open it up. Exhale, take it down and through. Inhale up. And exhale down and through. So relaxing the left elbow. Now here, noticing your right shoulder blade. If you press into your left hand, you might be able to drag your right shoulder blade off your back a little more. So you can start softening here, or you can take your left arm around your back and start to relax here. So check your neck, move your head if you need to for comfort, so that you can really get out of your own way. So relax face, jaw, tongue, neck, and throat, shoulders, arms, hands and fingers, belly and back, feet and toes. Remember, in each pose, the whole body's engaged in some way. In some of the poses, we want to get out of gravity's way. Just relax from the inside out, allowing for the nice twist in the spine here and the benefits of our inversion, strengthening the cardiovascular and immune systems. Now we're back to center. We're going to do the other side. So line up and then inhale, left arm up, look up. Then exhale, twist it down and through. Inhale, open up. Exhale, down and through. Inhale up. And exhale, down and through. Staying here. Relax the right elbow. Check the left shoulder blade, maybe pressing into the right hand to release a little more. Maybe taking the right arm around the back. Again, find that comfortable place for yourself and then tell your whole body to let go. And stay in your body. Remember, bringing in your body fully brings you into present time fully. Opening to healing, opening to change. Present time activities, mind and body in the same place at the same time. So come back to center. So now we're just going to draw circles. So just swoop around, releasing your wrists, shoulders, knees and hips. And then coming around in the other direction. Feel it. And back to center. Now we're going to pop up into downward facing dog. So you just got to curl your toes, push up off your knees, and bring your face and chest closer to your legs. Now here, you can start walking your dog, wagging your tail, and swaying your hips side to side. Lowering one heel at a time. Feeling that release, waist down. Continue like that, or you can always rest here. Another option is to take the right leg up to the ceiling. Now take it high so your glutes engage. Maybe bend the knee and take the right foot off to the left side to release the groin a little more. Then we're going to inhale up onto the toes and exhale down through the left heel. So inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. and then we'll switch. So inhale, left leg up, maybe off to the right. Inhale up on the toes, exhale down through the heel. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. So walk your feet to your hands. Now bend your knees and hang like a rag doll. Tuck your chin, release your neck, relax your belly, your shoulders. Shift your weight to your heels. Maybe sway a little. Turn your head a little so you can release your neck even more. Now, keep your knees bent, your chin tucked, and let your arms dangle as you inhale, pressing into the feet, curling up through the spine. And once we're here, we're gonna set things up and move through one slow sun salutation. So first we come into Tadasana, and again, we wanna really be conscious of this throughout the day when we're standing around or even sitting, that we find balance. So first the toes are lined up straight ahead, and then we'll gently just flop around, turning the head, arms gently kind of slapping into your body. Remember, this is a little extra toning for the adrenals, again, tied into stress and releasing a lot of tension from the spine, releasing toxins from the organs. Again, the whole thing around toxins, getting that stuff up and out of the body, mostly happening through the breath. Toxins come in mostly through the breath, and they leave the body through the breath. So breathing through the nose, breathing deeply enough to get that proper exchange. So toes lined up, little pelvic tilt, tailbone down, spine long. Let's turn the palms forward, close your eyes. And be fully in your body. Be aware of the idea that we are magnets for energy, and that the quality of the energy we attract is all determined by the quality of your thoughts. So think of positive, healing energy, loving energy coming into the body from all directions, filling the whole body and the mind. The throat and heart open, we feel really present, really open to other people. And then we can bring the palms together in front of our hearts and imagine the energy from the head going into the heart. Right at the center, kind of unleashing all these positive healing qualities of the heart and sending them down into the feet. So lift the toes and arches off your mat. Find the ball of your foot, outer ridge and heel. All right, we keep arches lifted. We lower the toes. Toes being soft, we now roll around on the bottoms of the feet. Remember, we want to record this throughout the whole body. Sensing front to back, side to side, noticing the imbalance, setting things up so we feel balance. And we're still rooted, waist down, that little pelvic tilt. Root yourself waist down. Even think of an arrow just shooting down. And then another arrow shooting up from that same point, right above the navel and through the crown of the head. So you get a sense you're really defying gravity here. And the shoulder blades are flat, your throat and heart still open. Come right above your navel, seal it in with a breath. So inhale all the way and exhale all the way. Okay. Now, on an inhale, reach out, up and back. And come to center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lean to your right and press into your left foot. Inhale, come to center, reach high. Exhale, left, push into your right foot. Inhale, reach up out of the waist, and then we're going to go back again. So tuck your hips, lean back. Coming back to center. Inhale, really lengthen. Then on the exhale, swan dive down, look back, bend your knees and hang. Maybe roll the head again. Then bring your hands to the legs. We're going to inhale, straightening the legs as we lift the heart and head for spinal extension. Now take a deep breath into the back of the thighs. And on the exhale, hang and notice. Moving into lunge. Left foot going way back and left knee coming down. So coming up, we check our alignment here. Remember, we ideally have a nice opening in the groin here. Maybe the toes are curled under to protect your knee. And here on the front leg, it's far enough out so we have this opening, and the ankle and the knee are lined up. If you're wobbly, you can walk your foot out to the right side of your mat. Again, we're right here. Get it all lined up so we benefit fully, and then we can bring the arms up. Now lifting out of the waist, we roll the shoulders, elbows, and pinkies inward, and then push the shoulders down so the shoulder blades are flat into the back. Now inhale, exhale, opening the arms, press down through the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Now inhale the arms up, then exhale, turn to your right, cross over your right thigh. You're looking over the right shoulder now, and we're gonna relax the left thigh and imagine the breath going right into the groin. Again, directing energy. Then we bring the right hand down to the inside of the right foot and raise the left arm up. With an inhale, reach right up out of your waist. And then switch. Then right arm goes up. Inhale, reach high. Then with the right hand coming down, we're stepping the right foot back and going into downward facing dog. So here we build our base first with 6 inches between the thumbs, middle finger straight ahead, looking back, 6 inches between the feet. Now, bringing face and chest closer to the legs, we lower the heels to the mat, toward the mat. We tilt the tailbone down, which releases pressure on the discs, engaging the core for support. And then we press the shoulders and elbows down. You'll feel that shift. And then we'll press through the hands, all the way through the fingers. And to strengthen your wrists, roll in a little bit more toward the index and thumb side of your hand. Feel it. A lot of strength here. Now gently lowering the knees, we look up. We're going to sway the back so belly goes down. Elbows come in, and we lower just the chest and chin into inchworm. And then we're sliding flat, curling head, neck, and chest up. And with hands coming up off the mat, we bring them next to the hips. Reach for your feet, reach for the ceiling. Bring your thumbs in, roll those up toward the ceiling. Now push your shoulder blades to your waist and lift your legs up. Keep your neck neutral and try to keep your feet as close together as you can, the legs as close together as you can. This way you activate the inner thigh muscles as well as all the muscles in the back side of the body. Now lower the legs, bring your hands to position, nipples and thumbs line up. Paste your elbows to your waist as you curl your toes and push up, lifting up. So come all the way up into down dog. Set it up. Face and chest closer, heels down, elbows down, tailbone down. Feel the whole body. So now the left foot's going to come forward and the right knee comes down. So we're going to do the other side. So again, find that setup, and then we can safely bring the arms up. Lift up, roll shoulders, elbows, pinkies in, and push your shoulder blades flat. Inhale, exhale, open your arms, press down through the shoulders. Inhale. So exhale, twist to your left, then inhale to center. Exhale to your right. Inhale, center. Okay, here we go. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cross over your left thigh. We're looking back now. Relax the right thigh. Breathe through the groin. Left hand's coming down to the inside of the foot as you prop your arm and leg, and then raise your right arm up. Inhale, reach higher. And then you can switch with the left arm going up. Inhale, reach it up. Okay, left hand down, right foot forward. Bend your knees, hang, roll the head. Hands come to legs, straighten your legs, then inhale, lift your heart and head for spinal extension. Exhale, hang. Bend the knees, reach wall to wall. For a reverse swan dive up, we inhale as we reach out to the sides, lift up, open the heart, lean back, and exhale, go back to center. So find Tadasana. Check your feet, tailbone down, spine long, shoulder blades down. Okay, bring your hands down, rotate shoulders back and around, forward and around. And let's flop around again. Toes lined up. Again, this in itself, just once in a while, just kind of releasing the spine, releasing stress. And back to center. Okay, time's coming to an end here pretty soon. Let's just go into a little, we did a little lateral move right in our sun salutation. So we're just gonna do a nice wide-legged forward fold here. So just spreading your feet wide apart, bringing your hands to your hips. Inhale, zipping up through the spine. Exhale, hinge from the hips. So come all the way down with a flat back, tuck your chin, look back, release your arms and hold on to your elbows or your ankles. Maybe just walk your hands behind you. Just keep your chin tucked enough so the neck is neutral. Relax your belly, relax your knees. Remember, we don't want to lock the joints here. Just hang. And if you want to sway a little, again, just releasing it, a nice traction through the spine, good supply of blood into the head, into the heart. And then with hands down, we can heel toe the feet in till they're about 6 inches apart, and then hang. Knees bent, chin tucked, and arms dangling. On the inhale, curling up through the spine. Once up here, pause, twist to each side. And supporting the low back, inhale, zip up, lean back, and exhale back to center. Okay, let's come down. So you might want to put your socks back on now. Hope you're hanging in there with me here. So if you want to grab something, we're going to do a little deep relaxation here in a minute. So if you have a little blanket or something you want to throw over yourself in a minute here. So we'll work our way down. As we did before, round the back, tuck the chin, stretch the arms, and curl down onto your mat. And once you're down, find Shavasana. Again, it's a state of mind as well as a condition of the body to be relaxed. So relaxing the body is easier than relaxing the mind. But when you do relax the body, automatically it quiets the mind. It all happens through the nervous system when you're really, really tuned in to thought, to the body, to the breath. So just feel your body, just stay in it. Mind's gonna take you somewhere else, just bring it back. Notice the body, notice what you're feeling. And you don't have to analyze how you're feeling or give a label to it, just notice sensation. So bring your knees in for a hug, rock a little bit. Notice. Remember, even if you keep saying to yourself, what am I feeling right now? Where's my attention going in my body? Is there any tension? Is there any resistance? Is your mind fighting you and trying to take you elsewhere? Just to notice means you're not being dragged around by it anymore. So let's come into a twist with the soles of the feet on the mat, the arms straight out in a T. So just cross your right thigh over your left so your knees overlap. Scoot your hips over to the right and let the knees fall to the left. And then turn and look to the right as you complete your twist. Again, the idea is to get out of the way and let gravity do the work. Not worrying about where your knees are, how far away from the floor they are, just so that you can relax the body. Releasing the grip the muscles have on the bones allows gravity to take you deeper. Think of that. When you release that tension, the muscles lengthen and there's more space. So inhale back to center, shift your hips to center, and then cross the left thigh over the right, scooching your hips over to the left, which neutralizes the spine. And then the knees fall to the right, and you turn your head to the left again. Just find that comfortable position, and then start to soften, and then you'll go deeper just by letting go. So we always like to check the areas in the body where we've been injured or we've had any kind of condition or challenge, because that's where we unconsciously grip. Remember, gripping is a good idea when you're protecting with the initial wound. But once the healing has happened, sometimes we forget unconsciously and we keep gripping and we're actually blocking energy. So open things up. Visualize the twist in the spine. Know that you're squeezing your organs clean here. You're literally wringing out toxins from the cell tissue, which move into the bloodstream and then up and out of the body through the breath. So hearts and lungs working close together here. So inhale back to center, shift your hips, knees to chest, rock a little. Notice. And then coming back to center, you can come into Shavasana. So remember, you can prop your legs up if you like to release any pressure on the back. Maybe the soles of the feet are on the mat with feet far apart. You can let the knees fall in on one another. Again, get in a position where you're comfortable enough that you know you're going to be able to stay perfectly still. Stilling the body in order to still the mind. Stilling the mind in order to rise above the chatter so we can really tune into our hearts. So imagine hovering above your body, looking down. And as you draw that line around the body, commit to keeping your energy within those lines. And if there's a healing that you've been working toward, praying for, imagine this is going to help you release the things that block that healing process on all levels. And imagine healing energy. Maybe for you, it would be most soothing to think of light, which means what color, what intensity of light would be most soothing to you. Or warmth of the sun, or a warm wave moving through your body. Or maybe it's a healing presence. Who would that be for you? How would they show up for you right now? And then we're just going to imagine that healing energy entering the body through the tips of the toes. Allowing the energy to fill the toes, we relax them completely. And then drawing the energy up to fill the feet, relax the feet. Relax the ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, and buttocks. And sink deeper. Drawing the energy in to fill the fingertips, relax the fingertips. Now relax the fingers, hands, wrists, forearms, elbows, and upper arms. And feel yourself sinking even deeper. Drawing the energy in to fill the abdomen. Now relax the abdomen, stomach, small the back, middle back, rib cage, and chest. Relax the shoulder blades, the space between the shoulder blades. And now relax the shoulders and sink deeper. Drawing the energy in to fill the throat. Relax the throat, back of the neck, chin, jaw, mouth, and tongue. Relax the nose, cheekbones, cheeks, and ears. Relax the eyes and the eyelids, the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows. Relax the forehead, the top of the head, and the back of the head. Feel the whole body completely relaxed, so relaxed you feel like it's dissolving away. And then you just notice the breath. How quiet, how calm, how shallow, indicating that you are in healing mode. That with each breath, you get to release more and more unnecessary stress and tension. Going deeper, you notice your mind is quieter. Remember, most of the stress is created in the mind. We're worried about the future. We're rehashing the past. We're critiquing the moment instead of just experiencing it. So tuning into the breath, carrying you deeper, noticing the thoughts, quiet and calm, going deeper. And imagine that we're settling right into the center of the heart. A sense of peace taking over. And not just as a concept in your mind. You feel it. Just open, soft. Finding peace so that you can share it with others. Really allowing yourself to feel it. Making it tangible. Energetically sharing it with everyone around you. We are connected. And again, the quality of thought determining the quality of the energy. Feel the peace filling you, surrounding you, defining you right now. And every breath taking you deeper and deeper into the healing power of that peace, which benefits you and everyone around you, no matter how far away. And if there's anyone in particular that you know could use that, send it to them now. Or just send it out to the world. We all need that energy right now. But it starts by feeling it in your own heart as a true sensation. And then just opening up the kind of the floodgates and letting it just spill out in all directions as far as you can imagine. And you can imagine the healing you might have wished for before has already happened. Sense of relief, feeling lighter, more joyful, and feeling that joy bubbling from inside of you. The peace is just a breath away. And it lives within your heart. So when you need it the most, pause, find your breath, breathe into the very center of your heart, and unleash that profound sense of peace, which in turn unleashes gratitude, generosity, love, forgiveness, and joy. So just breathe and feel the sensation of the breath, not just through the nostrils, but imagine the whole body breathing. The whole body really being breathed. It's coming effortlessly, automatically. Feeling that subtle expansion uniformly as you inhale, and then just the softening as you exhale, even though it's very subtle. And we'll just do a few cleansing breaths. Remember, these are key right now. That you empty out completely on your exhale. Create a vacuum. Get right down into the bottom of your lungs and scoop those toxins up and out so they don't get recycled. By really drawing your navel back to your spine with each exhalation, and then just releasing that and allowing for that inhale to be just as complete. Exhale all the way, navel to spine. Releasing that, allowing for the inhale. Consciously exhaling every drop of breath out, along with anything that needs to come up and out. We know that just because we're focusing on the physicality of the breath doesn't mean we're not getting into the magic of it. Every layer affected simultaneously, physically, energetically, emotionally, mentally, so that the spirit can be expressed. Exhale all the way, and then just release the breath. Remember, try to do that every day. Full cleansing breaths. They say 30 of them. Doesn't have to be all at once, but 30 cleansing breaths to keep the blood purified. And then just notice how you feel right now and what you feel right now. You might bounce back and forth to realize what's the difference is. One's kind of emotional and mental, one's physical, more real. So start to release your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes, rock your arms and legs. And with an inhale, stretch your body wall to wall. And after a nice stretch, you can roll gently to your side and pause and notice right now. Again, we're cultivating the connection with the moment, cultivating the connection with our own bodies and our hearts. So gently come into a seated position and prop up so that you're comfortable enough. And find the gentle curve at the low back. Find the gentle curve at the back of the neck and line them up. Root to rise, tailbone down, spine long, shoulder blades flat, throat and heart open. Remember, it's like your container has as much space in it as possible so that you can have more energy in your body. No compression. No unnecessary tension. Relax the face, the jaw, and tongue. Maybe move your jaw around to make sure you're not clenching. Relax the hands and fingers, the feet and the toes. And then just feel the breath. Mouth gently closed. Whole body breathing or being breathed. Subtle. And feel the presence of the rest of us here with you. Or even feel the presence of someone who you wish was here with you. Bring them here energetically. Open-hearted. That open-hearted feeling is contagious. Good energy is contagious. So that's what we want to focus on these days. Feeling the sense of joy in your own heart first, so that you can share that feeling. So I appreciate you spending time here. It's really good for me, selfishly, to be sharing practice like this. So let's seal all that together with a nice deep breath and a big loud sigh. So inhale all the way. then back into the body, noticing what you're feeling right now. Namaste.